Well, hi, my name is Kim LG, and I got a fake divorce. So anyway, we're going to watch a video. I already did a video of it. It's on my Facebook. And what we're going to do is, though, we're going to go listen to my fake divorce. I just went and filed fraud up on the court, so. Kevin didn't file his tax returns in 2015, and now we know why, because he didn't file suit in his legal name. And so now the court's been rigged from day one because he didn't file suit in his legal name. And that's why I can't get a certificate of divorce or a divorce decree. And these guys don't care. So I go into a guardianship hearing on the 28th, and they put a bunch of judgments with me. And I'm asking the court, please let me have an evidentiary hearing so I can show retirement is stolen from me. I am 63. You know, he falsified a qualifying domestic relations order. So I go to the court, and the court tells me I can make another filing. They don't tell me you're not allowed to make another filing, you know? And so anyway, the judge, of course, nobody wants me to prove that my ex filed suit in his non-legal name. Nobody wants me to prove that, right? That's
so
right.
They won't let me have
it's true.
Evidentiary hearing, and they hurry up and put judgments against me.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me bring the evidence that the retirement was fraudulently filled out and that he didn't file suit in his legal name. No, you're going to get sanctions if you keep bringing this up. Okay, so anyway, she's like, Kim, well, yeah, it's 9 years of harassment. Kim, you have filed this before multiple times. I've never filed the retirement was stolen because I didn't know about it till this year. The court told you to stop this or you would be sanctioned. Are you just not reading the orders? You know, and it's just like, it's fraud upon the court. And I asked the kid, and he said, no, you can file it. And I've never, you can look through every single motion I've ever filed, and I've never said, you know, retirement was stolen from me. So anyway, this is what I filed, and I said, fraud upon the court with new evidence. Plaintiff used a passport for misrepresentation of identification to file for divorce, done to steal assets and falsify a qualifying domestic relations order for the 302 operating engineers. And I said, fraud on the court occurs when the judicial machinery has been tainted, such as when all attorneys who are officers of the court are involved in the perpetration of fraud or makes a material misrepresentation to the court. Fraud upon the court makes void the order and judgments of the court. You know, and they just want to ignore me. Kevin Alfonsi LG used a passport fraudulently for identification to file for divorce on 10/6/2015 in the name Kevin Alfonsi. There should be no judgments put against Kim LG, as she does not have a legal divorce to date from Kevin Alfonsi LG due to intentional misrepresentation of identification, as there has never been a legal divorce complaint filed by Kevin Alfonsi LG to date. Kevin Alfonsi LG used a passport fraudulently to file suit for the divorce complaint in the name Kevin Alfonsi on 10/6/2015 and never filed the required documents further proving intent as proven by a civil deficiency notice sent to his attorney on 10/21/2015. These are all things I just found out this year. Kevin Alfonsi LG concealed his full legal name that was listed on his driver's license, which was Kevin Lawrence Alfonsi LG, done to hide assets and steal his wife's Kim LG's full part of the 302 retirement pension from the operating engineers by submitting papers to them in the name Kevin Alfonsi and hiding his full legal name Kevin Alfonsi LG, which my attorney Ken Goldman submitted for Kevin for my QDR order dated 10/24/2017. They all hid his name was Kevin Alfonsi LG. Kevin Alfonsi LG told Kim LG he had legally changed his name back to his maiden name, Kevin Alfonsi, in late 2014 or early 2015, well before he filed for divorce. They won't listen to me say this. You know, this is a crime setup, and I can't even get a legal divorce because I was never supposed to find out he didn't file suit in his legal name. This was a setup, a criminal setup. Kevin Alfonsi LG told Kim LG he had legally changed his name back to his maiden name, Kevin Alfonsi, in late 2014 or early 2015, well before he filed for divorce. Kim LG relied on that information from Kevin Alfonsi as he intended And seeing his name on documents prior would not raise any red flags as he just changed his name. Kim LG relied on her attorney, Ken Goldman's performance as her attorney, and Mr. Etchbacher, Kevin's attorney, to make sure this 10/6/2015 filing of the divorce complaint was correct and legal. Under Alaska Civil Rule Pro 10, forms and pleadings, when identifying the parties in the complaint, the plaintiff shall include as much or each party's full legal name as is known to plaintiff. A civil deficiency notice was sent out on 10/21/2015 for Justin Eschbacher, Kevin's attorney at the time, to file the VS 401 form for vital statistics, that is, prerequisite form to be submitted with the divorce complaint. And the court asked other items to be filed too with the complaint as shown on the court docket, and nothing was ever filed as intended. That was the reason Vital Records had no legal recording of any divorce decrees in either name, Kevin Alfonsi or Kevin Alfonsi LG, on 7/5/2019, when she went to get a certificate of divorce. I go in there and they're like, we don't even know what you're talking about. There's no records. Vital Records State of Alaska had no recordings of a divorce on either name, Kevin Alfonsi LG or Kevin Alfonsi, on July 5th, 2019. On July 5th, 2019, Vital Records said they had no recording of a divorce for Kevin Alfonsi LG or Kevin Alfonsi, and gave Kim LG a certified no records found printout for each name. On July 5th, 2019, Vital Records told Kim LG they received his motion to amend decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name back to Kevin Alfonsi, shown with the amended decree and court order dated 10/24/2017 to restore his name back to Kevin Alfonsi. You know, here, yeah, now, so that, just the motion to amend shows he filed suit in his non-legal name. And they just kept dragging me back to court. We're going to rape you financially, and you're going to sit back and tell us how much you like it. You go ahead and sanction me. Go ahead. This is a Salem witch trial. Yeah, I'm an angel, but I can ride a broom. On July 5th, 2019, Vital Records told Kim LG the courthouse never sent in the original divorce decree required, the VS 401 form, and they are to file with the complaint for divorce, so they could not do a recording or a certificate of divorce. On July 5th, 2019, Kim LG showed Vital Records the divorce decree copy her attorney Ken Goldman sent her on 8/31/2017. He sent me one by email and one in mail, and they're both fraudulent. Vital Records told Kim LG they could never accept that divorce decree in the name Kevin Alfonsi, as that was not his legal name at the time of divorce, so they could not give her a certificate of divorce in that name. They will not, that is like a criminal offense, not giving somebody their records. They are like, you owe all this money to us, but we're not giving you public records we say we issued. And that's the truth. They won't give me a divorce decree. They're like, nope, we're going to let him, just not do a legal divorce. And if you get killed, then he gets your estate. That's what we're doing. And it's just like, no, you guys didn't give me a legal divorce. He didn't file suit in his legal name. Vital Records told Kim LG they could never accept the divorce decree in the name Kevin Alfonsi. That's what he filed the complaint as that was not his legal name at the time of divorce, so they could not give her a certificate of divorce. And these guys don't care because they had a planned out agenda. The Vital Records clerk said Kevin Alfonsi LG did not file suit in his full legal name as required by law, proven by the name listed in the motion to amend decree and restore his maiden name back to Kevin Alfonsi, dated 10/12/2019. Done after original decree was issued. Kevin Alfonsi LG received a court order to use the name Kevin Alfonsi dated 10/24/2017. Kevin Alfonsi LG used the name Kevin Alfonsi to file the complaint for divorce before it was legal for him to do so on 10/6/2015. The Vital Records clerk said it was not a legal document and they could not accept it for recording to get a certificate of divorce. My God. And they're just like, no, we're screwing you over. We're not going to give you legal records. We're going to steal your retirement from you. We stole all your assets from you, and you have to pay him money. You can't even have a legal divorce decree or anything. We're just going to steal from you. Mm-hmm. So Kim LG motioned that Kevin Alfonsi did not file suit in his legal name on July 13th of 2019 and asked for a legal divorce decree to be issued in his legal name at the time of divorce. Kevin replied in his opposition dated 7/15/2019, he had the name Kevin Alfonsi LG on his driver's license at one time, but only for a short time. And he said he never used that name on anything legal, just on his driver's license, but only for a very short time. And his name was Kevin Alfonsi. Okay. Kevin Alfonsi LG signed a promissory note at Mount Valley Federal Credit Union on 4/22/2015, just a few months before filing for divorce, using the name Kevin Alfonsi LG, recorded on the note. All of Kevin's bank accounts and loans were in the name Kevin Alfonsi LG, showing his true intent to hide those accounts and assets in his legal name from the court for a legal divorce to be issued in the name Kevin Alfonsi. And they just stonewall you. You're like, I didn't get a legal decree. They don't care because they have an agenda. Kevin lied in his affidavit when I asked for a divorce decree to be issued in his legal name. At the time, divorce, as his own attorney states in his motion to amend decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name, he used the name Kevin Alfonsi LG following his marriage, and it was at the date listed as Kevin Alfonsi LG on his driver's license, 10/12/2017. He's like, Mr. Alfonsi's name, he used it all the way through court. It's on his driver's license. That means he used the name 17 years, according to his attorney's motion. And he's like, I just used it for a short time. I never really used it. And his attorney said that he started using the name right after his marriage. So that would be 17 years. Kevin still insisted in his opposition to my motion for a legal divorce decree. His name was legally Kevin Alfonsi and refused to present ID and swore in affidavit with his passport. Again, his name was Kevin Alfonsi, dated 7/15/2019. I was denied my motion on 7/13/2019 to get a legal divorce decree issued in his legal name. At the time of divorce, Kevin Alfonsi LG, as Vital Statistics told me I must do in order to get a certificate of divorce. Yeah, I don't have one to this day because this is just about robbing me. That is all it's about. 2 divorce decrees were issued in the name Kevin Alfonsi. And was the very reason Vital Statistics said the decree did not follow, so they could not give me a certificate of divorce. It had to follow. It had to be in Kevin LG, Alfonsi LG. Then it could change to Kevin Alfonsi. They didn't want to do that. They were robbing me. That's all this is about, is robbing me. And so they're going to give me sanctions, she says, for robbing me. Go ahead, honey. You did everything else. You might as well do that because it'll just add to the book. On 8/31/2017, the first divorce decree was issued in the name Kevin Alfonsi and Kim LG. On 12/2017, about 6 weeks after the original decree was issued, Justin Eschbacher motioned to amend the decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name to Kevin from Kevin Alfonsi LG back to Kevin Alfonsi. Yeah, he never used that name, but he's motioning to change it. Motion to amend the decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name from Kevin Alfonsi LG back to Kevin Alfonsi, and submitted the motion on 10/12/2017, proving he never filed suit in that legal name as intended. On 10/24/2017, a court order for Kevin Alfonsi LG was issued to restore his name back to Kevin Alfonsi, a name he used all the way through court without getting a court order first. On 10/24/2017, an amended decree of divorce was issued in the name Kevin Alfonsi, dated 10/24/2017. A new name for the Qualified Domestic Relations Order and the 302 operating engineers. On 10/24/2017, the motion to amend decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name back to Kevin Alfonsi was sent into the operating engineers 302, which had his legal name as Kevin Alfonsi LG. Yeah, they had his legal name, so this is why they needed the other decree, as listed on his commercial driver's license as their employee. With the amended decree, dated 10/24/2017, they put the name Kevin Alfonsi on my QDR order, also issued and signed by the judge on the same day, and they turned the QDR order into the 302 operating engineers. The QDR order for the 302 operating engineers would just reflect the name now, Kevin Alfonsi, and not the other name he worked for them under prior, Kevin Alfonsi LG. he didn't want anything saying Kevin Alfonsi LG because he doesn't want a legal divorce because I'm supposed to die or some crap. And so he just walks in and takes everything I know because he's a narc working with other narcs. On July 1st, 2021, Samantha Fleming, Kevin's third attorney, sends me a picture of Kevin's passport to prove his identity as Kevin Alfonsi. When Kevin took Kim back to court for judgment and the case was reopened in 2021, Kim told his attorney, Samantha Fleming, he did not file suit in his legal name. As Vital Records told her that, Kevin did not file suit in his legal name. Kevin's attorney, Samantha Fleming, sent Exhibit 1 a picture of his passport to prove his identification as Kevin Alfonsi. Samantha Fleming was Kevin's third attorney at the time, and she sent the passport picture of Kevin and marked it Exhibit 1 to Kim LG on July 1st, 2021. For the July 6, 2021 hearing, Samantha sent the picture of his passport to prove his identity, and that document proved what he used to file suit in his non-legal name, Kevin Alfonsi, on 10/6/2015. Now I had proof along with Mr. Eschbacher's motion to amend decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name as Kevin Alfonsi LG, and he wishes to change it back to Kevin Alfonsi on 10/12/2017. The court would not make him prove his identity to me. Yeah, why wouldn't they do that? I mean, I even asked it for William, prove your identity. Nope, they wouldn't make him. That's a simple thing to do. Cover up your birth date and your driver's license number and just show your legal name on your driver's license. They won't make him do that. No, because this is a rigged court case. The court would not make him prove his identity to me. As shown by the court order, Kevin Alfonsi never had the right to file suit in the name Kevin Alfonsi, and DMV would not consider the name Kevin Alfonsi legal, as proven by his own attorney's motion. Kevin knew it was not legal, but still used that name on 10/6/2015 to file suit against Kim LG to cause financial harm and purposely not give her a legal divorce decree in his legal name. Amanda Lancaster, Kevin's fourth attorney, was aware of the fraudulent passport used for the criminal act as shown in the attached email. I wrote her and told her, your firm sent me proof of the passport fraud. She said the court didn't invalidate the divorce even though it was not in his legal name. I argued with her, how can it be a legal divorce if it's not in his legal name and the complaint was not filed in his legal name? I told her I can't even get a legal document to this day. You are preventing me from getting legal documents. Conclusion. The results were purposely unjust with intent to harm Kim LG and her special needs son. I'm 63. I don't need to go through this. Such a bitch. Oh, the judge said he'd sanction you. Why? Because I caught you? The results were purposely unjust with intent to harm Kim LG. Do as you wish. You think it's been real freaky with what I've caught you? You just wait and find out what comes next. And don't you dare blame me. These results were purposely unjust with intent to harm Kim LG and her special needs son when Kevin filed suit using fraudulent identification on 10/6/2015, not wanting her to give her a legal divorce decree in his legal name, Kevin Alfonsi LG. I was targeted and harassed with litigative abuse and gang stalk since 10/6/2015 with false litigation to cause me emotional harm and most of all financial hardship, which he did repeatedly in this case. There was never a legal divorce decree and final judgment issued for Kim LG and Kevin Alfonsi LG, as Kevin intended day one when he chose to file suit in his non-legal name and not file the tax returns of any of the required documents sent out in the civil deficiency notice on 10/21/2017. There were no legal judgments made under AS 25.24.30 because just as the decree was issued in his non-legal name on 8/31/2017, judgments were litigated using that fraudulent name. Issued and recorded judgments for Kim LG to pay a man using a passport fraudulently for financial gain on 10/6/2015, using the name Kevin Alfonsi, hiding his legal name and income and assets the entire time in his legal name, Kevin Alfonsi LG. This is why the civil deficiency notice was ignored that was sent out on 10/21/2015 asking for required items. This is why asking for the required items needed to file divorce. And that is why they were never responded to. Kevin Alfonsi did not have to file the required court documents in the court case as there was never a lawsuit filed in his legal name, Kevin Alfonsi LG. I lost my job due to this harassment of this divorce, as I completely had to take work off to answer litigation and fraudulent court case that I was coerced to participate in over many years and prevented from obtaining legal documents and proof a legal divorce as intended the day he filed fraudulent complaint. I still can't get a divorce decree to this day, and this whole case has been fake, and they know it, and they've been caught, and they don't care. They're gonna still come after me, and that's all it is. This is the United States now. This is what it is. Yep. So, you fooled multiple. No, I've never filed that you stole retirement from me and falsified a qualifying domestic relations order because I didn't know it. Affidavit, fraud upon the court with new evidence. Plaintiff used a passport for misrepresentation of identification to file for divorce, then to steal assets and falsify a qualifying domestic relations order for the 302 operating engineers. I, Kim LG, stand upon oath or affirmation that the following facts are true to the best of my knowledge. Kim LG does not have a legal divorce today from Kevin Alfonsi LG. Kevin Alfonsi LG used a passport to file suit in his non-legal name to commit a financial crime, and the evidence was sent to me by Samantha Fleming, his third attorney at the time, to prove his identity, which proved he filed suit in his non-legal name, Kevin Alfonsi, using a passport for fraud and financial gain on 10/6/2015. Mr. Eschbacher notes his legal name in his motion to amend his decree and restore plaintiff's legal name as Kevin Alfonsi LG, and he wishes it to change it back to Kevin Alfonsi on 10/12/2017, and he gets a court order to use that name on 10/24/2023. After using that name all through divorce, hiding his true identity, his full legal name, as shown by the court order, Kevin Alfonsi never had a right to file suit in the name Kevin Alfonsi, and DMV would not consider it legal on 10/6/2015 when he filed suit. Amanda Lancaster was aware of this fraudulent passport was used for the criminal act as shown in the attached email. They used the passport as a tool to steal my portion of the 302 retirement and put a fraudulent name on the QDR order because Kevin Alfonsi wasn't his legal name, and he didn't want Kevin Alfonsi LG on that qualifying domestic relations order because he was using it still. Yeah, he didn't change his name. He said he was. He got a court order to do it, but he never did. So he's still working under that name, but he just wants, the retirement for me because we're still married. So he's still working. So he's like, yeah, just do the retirement for her under the name Kevin Alfonsi.
Idiot.
They used the passport as a tool to steal my portion of 302 retirement and put a fraudulent name on the QDR order for 302 operating engineers. Kevin Alfonsi, the reason for the amended decree. Yeah, the only reason they did amended decree was to falsify qualifying domestic relations order. I attached the picture of the passport used for fraudulent filing for divorce on 10/6/2015 and the name Kevin Alfonsi. Attached email showing Amanda Lancaster showing her client used a passport to deceive me for financial gain dated June 27, 2022. Attached the original decree issued in the name Kevin Alfonsi and Kim LG dated 8/31/2017. Attached the motion to amend decree and restore plaintiff's name from Kevin Alfonsi LG back to Kevin Alfonsi dated, yeah, it's after this date. See, he acknowledges his legal name in this document, but yeah, he's restoring it back now. On 10/12/2017, attached email and documents from Ken Goldman, clerk, which shows the court order when Kevin Alfonsi was allowed to use the name Kevin Alfonsi LG, dated 10/24. Kevin Alfonsi, not Kevin Alfonsi LG. He didn't get a court order to use the name he filed suit in until 10/24/2017. The amended divorce decree restoring Kevin's name from Kevin Alfonsi LG back to the name Kevin Alfonsi, dated 10/24/2017. The QDR order filled out on 10/24/2014, using the name Kevin Alfonsi and hiding his legal name from the QDR order Kevin Alfonsi LG for my retirement, and never sent in the original decree issued to the 302. They couldn't send the original decree into the 302 because it had the same name. And that's what Vital Statistics told me. They said these don't legally follow. The first decree had to be filed. He had to file suit in his full legal name. And then the second one would be amended and restored to the name Kevin Alfonsi. But see, he's still using the name. So they don't want anything legal in this case. This is a rigged case done to persecute me and done to do harm to me. That's all this case is. Yeah, William really enjoyed it too, watching me suffer. Where's his dad now? Where's my husband? Huh? The QDR order filled out 10/24/2014, using the name and hiding his legal name from the order Kevin Alfonsi LG for my retirement, and never sent it in with the original decree issued to the 302. I called the 302 or not the 302, but the attorneys, and I said, why didn't you send in the original decree? They couldn't, because it have the same name on it, the name he filed suit in. And they'd be going, well, our records show his name is Kevin Alfonsi LG. Why is he filing for a divorce in the name Kevin Alfonsi? Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know why a judge would think it would be okay when everybody else in the whole world doesn't. Vital Statistics doesn't think it's okay. 302 operating engineers had to have a legal name change. They had to have one. DMV, they said no, he couldn't use the name. All these people say he can't use that name, but the court says he can use that name. That's very interesting to me. Attached this, the QDR order filled out using the name Kevin Alfonsi and hiding his legal name from the order Kevin Alfonsi LG for my retirement, and never sent in the original decree issued to the 302. Attached the certificate of divorce of no record found from Vital Statistics for divorce in the name Kevin Alfonsi LG, dated 7/5/2019, 2 years after divorce. I was never supposed to find any of this out. I was just supposed to get killed or die or some crap, and then they would just walk in and take the estate, because there's no true records. Who'd know? If I died tomorrow, who'd know? That some scumbag piece of crap, this person here, would walk right into the state and say, yeah, I'm next in kin. Yeah. Is there legal divorce? No, there never was. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, and that's what this was all about. And I wrote your firm's proof of passport fraud. They sent it to me on, June 20. Well, actually, it was 2021. And I'm telling the court he didn't file suit in his legal name. And it wouldn't matter what I told the court. This was a rigged case. It wouldn't have mattered what I said. Anybody else, Vital Statistics told me, he did not sue you in his legal name. We can't give you a certificate of divorce.
Exactly.
What's the point of divorce if I can't get
to harass you, gang stalk you?
The state of
I make you have a mental breakdown, causes serious disease. Are any of you sick yet? Because that crap goes back on you.
Or bothered or anything. Here I am, and I said, I will not pay a person a judgment that was not using their legal name for a legal proceeding due to fraud against me. But I want to turn him in using the passport fraudulent in divorce to hide assets and bank accounts and to commit fraud. That I will do. I did not consent to getting a divorce to someone. How can I consent if I don't know they're using a legal name? And they're always like, did you object? Did you consent? Yes, I have numerous times. They don't care. They coerce you back into court. They're coming back to court. You will answer us. Or we'll rob more from you. We have intentions of robbing from you, as proven by what we've done, but we'll rob more from you. And it doesn't matter, just like with any rapist or anybody. You get into the car with them, they're going to hurt you, so it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, don't get in the car with them.
like they say, don't let him leave the parking lot, fight back. So this is the one Ken Goldman actually mailed me. And then he sent the one by email, which I have today, which
or
I
blow
always
them
show.
away because you passed.
So that was, that was me and Amanda talking.
Whichever,
and then,
you know.
where's attachment 2?
Don't give him a chance.
Oh, that is 2. Okay, and then that's 3. So he mails me this one in the mail, and then I get another one that I've shown that's different. So I was led to believe this was a true copy because it said it was copy. It's not a legal divorce decree. I was never, and they're just ignoring me. I'm like, there's fraud in here. There's fraud in here. He's committed fraud against me. We don't care. You're our target. You're our target. That's what you are. You're our target. You're not going to get a legal divorce decree. No, we're playing Middle East. Screw you! If you're going to do Middle East crap on me, I'm going to go effing American on your ass.
That's right.
That's how that's going to be. Okay? So there it is. His attorney motioned to amend decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name, right? So it says the DMV changed Mr. Alfonsi's name to Alfonsi LG following his marriage. Okay, DMV will not restore. So if he got it following his marriage, that means he's used the name for 17 years. And that's what he should have filed divorce in, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. So there we are. DMV will not restore the name of Alfonsi LG to the plaintiff without getting
fraudulent
a court order.
identification. It's not. There is no divorce.
The plaintiff therefore requests that the court amend the decree of divorce issued in this matter and restore plaintiff's name to Kevin Alfonsi LG. This is done after he used it all the way through divorce, right? Okay, so that's what's done. Yeah, I love these self-entitled little punks. They are, and they're not that bright. You know, it's just like mommy and daddy did everything for us, and we're entitled. We can steal from you because we can, because that's what we went to school for. We were not like that. And there isn't no stupid person in our family. So anyway,
nope.
And that's what I find. A lot of them think they're a whole lot more intelligent than they actually are.
Yep.
But anyway, attached, please find an order granting motion to amend divorce decree and restore plaintiff's maiden name. Okay, I don't even know this is coming over.
We all have
me,
high
email,
IQs,
right?
so what do we think?
So it's coming over. And then there he is. He filed suit in the name, and when does he get a court order to use the name?
Yep.
On 10/2014, he files suit in that name, Kevin Lawrence Alfonsi, or Kevin Alfonsi. He gets he files suit on 10/6/2015. And when does he get a court order to use the name? 2 years later. Yeah. So he knew he was filing. This proves right here that was all fraud. They don't care. You know what? Go to court. That's what I said. Why? Nobody follows laws anymore. Nobody. They're just like, no, you don't get a divorce decree. No, you don't get anything. Yeah, you don't get any of that stuff. So then they go and they fill out the QDRO order, just with his name. You know that he's hidden Kevin Alfonsi LG. Normally you would put both names on here.
That's right.
Yeah, you would do that.
You do both names, but they're making
So
sure.
no, I don't have a legal divorce decree, but they want me to pay a whole bunch of judgment money for a divorce when I don't have a divorce.
That's
this is the United
exactly.
States.
And this is
I'm
the
ready to
United
start
States.
fighting. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Records not found. There are no records found.
For divorce.
I
yeah.
can't get
No
a
records
certificate
found.
of divorce. They're the ones that told me he did not file suit in his legal name, right? So that's it. I'm supposed to go through 9 years of harassment and be simply coercive and just let them do everything to me. I'm not supposed to have outbursts of anger or anything. I'm supposed to be a compliant victim. That's what I'm supposed to be, because this is a rigged court case in Alaska, right? And I can't even get a legal divorce decree from it. So you tell me what country you're living in.
Yeah, exactly. Is that it? Is that it? I guess so. That was it. Okay.